Good evening, folks. Robert Perry, Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Robert Scott Perry. I would like you to write my name in instead of Jack Reed. We call him John Reed, or on the paper for some reason on the ballot. He's been our senator for what seems like a million years. We need to get rid of him. The reason we need to get rid of him, quite simply, I have only one way to tell you guys this. If you're under 40, then people my age, 53 and over, and most of the people just slightly younger, plan for you to die from too much carbon. We know we're spewing too much carbon into the atmosphere, and we know that you're probably going to die, and that by the time I retire, the earth will be sputtering to a close as far as human support is concerned, and that your children and you will die. And we don't seem to care. I care, or at least I care enough to say something to you about it, but the rest of them don't care. That's why Jack Reed and his friends, all his millionaire CEO buddies, he spends his whole year collecting money from people, and yet I spend a couple years studying what's wrong with the earth, and I learn all kinds of things about the earth that he basically lies to us about every time he opens his mouth. He says he's going to help with, the cost of college. It's 0.75 APR a year. Say it, Jack. He won't say that. 6.75% a year will do no good. It will not make it more affordable to go to college. He says he's going to help with the minimum wage. Raise the minimum wage. It's not complicated. You don't have to do anything called help. You just raise. You see? He doesn't get that, or he does get that, but he doesn't do anything that would upset the rich people, because the rich people keep giving him money, and he needs to keep putting money away, because while we're dying from being poisoned by the carbon that he is spewing into the atmosphere, Jack Reed and all his friends, okay, while we're dying from that, he's going to be living in some kind of a bubble or something. They're out of their minds. To kill this earth so they can get richer, they're the ones that are crazy. Now, I don't want any kind of big revolution, especially while I'm alive, because I don't want any bombs blowing up near my head. I don't want anybody to shoot at me. I'm not going off to war like our proud soldiers do. And I'm sorry that they do, if they're doing it for the wrong reasons, or if we're not making the right decisions on when and where they should go. Okay, I would take full responsibility for that. Being involved in government, it would be more important to know what and why we're doing what we are doing militarily. Even though those two people choose to be in the military, I find that incredible if they would put themselves in harm's way. I'm not willing to fight a revolution against our government. That's ridiculous. What we have to do is we have to, in a sense, fight a war of words. I've said this before. It is a war of words, a war of ideas. It's simple. We're going to kill you so that we can retire well. You have a choice. Robert Scott Perry is my name. I want to go to the Senate, and I want to screw over everybody that's my age or older and already has money. I want to screw all of them over so that the rest of you have a chance to survive. Only a chance. We still might die. And I'll tell you this, the world is not going to be sweet and nice while we fix it. It's going to be tough. But if we don't fix it, you're dead. I'll make it. But you kids, and I'm talking 45 and under, but 40 and under for sure, you're dead. Your grandchildren are dead. You have no future unless we stop using all carbon producing methods of creating energy. It's simple, but it has to be stated completely. We cannot create any more carbon dioxide and spew it into the atmosphere. Period. And we do that a lot of ways, and besides that, of course, you shut down the nuclear power plants. The idea that fission was ever going to be a useful method of producing electricity was ridiculous. We just invested too much money in it, so we couldn't pull out fast enough. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look, kids, if you want to live, you'll vote for me, Robert Scott Perry, for Rhode Island's Senate seat, and you'll get rid of Jack Reed, and I'll go there and I'll tell the millionaires to go to hell. But that's only part of the game. But that's the first part. That's where I will start this year, if you're smart enough to send me there. Robert Scott Perry instead of Jack Reed to be Senate in Rhode Island in the year 2014, November 4th. I hope to see you there if you want to live. If you don't, you're going to see me anyway, because I'll find another way to get you to change. And we're going to win. We're going to save the earth. And either way, it's not going to be fun. Let's do it this time, guys. They don't plan for you to live. I want you to live. Good luck.